Hey guys, Eric Sachetta, leadership expert and author of the 8 Mandates of Personal Leadership, the student guide to take charge of your life, lead yourself, and make a positive difference in the world. And we are here on week 2 of our video blog, and I'm absolutely excited to talk to you guys today about another section in my book, The 8 Mandates of Personal Leadership. So again, what are we doing in our video blog for the first part of this year? Well, basically, we're taking one sub-chapter from the introduction and first chapter of my book, The 8 Mandates of Personal Leadership, and talking about what is the section actually about, what does it mean? And then what I'm going to do is recommend a book that if you were to dive more into this topic, this exact topic that we're diving into today on the video, what's another book that is mainly about this exact topic? So for instance, our first video last week, if you missed it, you can find it on our YouTube channel here. It was all about your defining moment, a moment where something either happens to you and you have to make a choice, things have to change, or you just reach an emotional threshold and you personally make a change. You decide that things are going to be different. Of course, mine was there was so many challenges of college and the way I was thinking and relationships and stuff that, I decided to make a new decision and go in a different direction in my life. And then there's other things like a car accident or a heart attack, things that happen to you. And I recommended a book by a friend of mine and someone that I look up to in the expert space, people that give speeches and write books and all that. His name's Hal Elrod. Yo Pal Hal's his nickname. And I recommended you the book Taking Life Head On, the Hal Elrod story, and that's from our first video. So today, we're going to talk about the next generation of leadership. And of course, in the video, we said, is a college degree enough? Is that enough to get you where you want to go? Well, it depends. I mean, it's, people say, oh, you need a college degree just to get in the game. I think that's kind of an argument, but not necessarily true. I think, you should go to college if you have the means to do so, and you should graduate, and you should do some great stuff, internships and things while you're there. But I think ultimately it's more of a focus on, again, who are you going to become? Focus on what are you good at, what are your interests, how to lead yourself, how to inspire other people, how to influence other people so that, you take ownership no matter what you do. Because remember, the goal is really to be happy. And if that's the goal, you got to kind of separate how you get there from what you ultimately want to do. So, what I'm getting at is, do I have to do this, this, and this to get where I want to go, or this, this, and this? I think it's more you got to focus on the qualities. Again, are you inspiring other people? Are you pushing yourself? Are you growing? Are you making the most of opportunities? Or are you just trying to get by? Are you focused on what you get? I need money, I need this, I need this. And those are all important things. Yeah, you do need money, you do need something on your resume and all this stuff, but are you focusing on who you're becoming? And that's why your resume, expands, and that's why you give a full effort and get those good grades in school. Or is it because, I just need to get those grades so I can get that job, so I can be safe or secure or whatever? And those are all feelings that you need, but what is your focus? What is your reasoning behind it? So today, we talked about our book, The 8 Mandates, but I'd like to recommend another book to you. And it's by a friend of mine and someone I look up to. We worked together. He was a division manager and still is in the company that I worked for, Vector Marketing, Cutco Cutlery. And he wasn't my direct division manager, but he worked in the same region. He was the Pennsylvania division manager, and he decided to write a book about all the stuff that he had learned, interviewing and coaching thousands of college students and recent college grads. And because there was an issue, there was something that he saw that sort of stuck out, not only from the people that he worked with, but people that never worked for Vector Marketing. And the book is called No Shorts, Flip-Flops, or Sunglasses, and it's how to get and make the most of your first real job. And basically what John lays out is, again, it's not just about doing as many jobs as you can. It's not about just getting that first job. It's about how you put yourself in a position where you're really vying for the job you want, and you can make the difference that you want and make the money that you want. And he talks about what to put on your resume, not put on your resume. What type of job should you be looking to do if you're in college? If you're already out of college, how can you make yourself, present yourself in a way that you do get that first great job that you really want? What are some of the do's and don'ts? What are some of the myths? And what are some of the things as a college student you have to take responsibility for? And what are some of the things that parents honestly need to allow their children to do or allow them to take advantage of? And it's a great book, and I highly recommend it. I actually read it in one day, 3 or 4 hours. It was a quick 2 or 3 hours actually. It was a quick read, flowed well, and I read so many books, and there's I read about a book a week. And honestly, if it's very similar material, I get through it because I want to continually be focusing on the right things. I know whoever took the time to put together a self-improvement, self-development book is somebody who's on top of their game. But if it's the same stuff, you got to really focus and pay attention to get through it. But if it's well written and it's a little bit different and catches your attention, then I just blow right through it, not to get it done, but because it really is something that I'm interested in this book. I couldn't put it down, and before I knew it, I was finished. So highly recommend it, whether you're a college student, you've just recently graduated, or you're a parent of someone either in that age group or about to be in that age group, because I think it'd be very helpful to you, because the next generation operates a little bit differently than other generations, and that's one thing I talk about in my section. Is I say, there's a little bit of disconnect between the younger generation right now and the other generation, and what you're focused on and looking for a job. What's your priorities? Are you focused on security or excitement, or what is your real reasoning of going after that big job, and really playing both sides, which is from the parent standpoint is what do you have to do to lead your kids that are in that age to be excited and follow their dreams, and for the kids, the college students and the recent college grads and young adults, what do you have to do to really make a difference and be someone that people want to hire, and actually when you get there, it's not just, oh, I have this job, it's you take ownership of it. And it doesn't matter, every type of role is important, a parent, a stay-home parent, a employer, but do you take ownership of what you're doing? As long as whatever you're doing makes you happy and you take ownership of it, every avenue you can take in life could be of benefit. But so many people don't do what it's important to them, because they're just focused on, oh, there's the money, tell me what to do to get the money, tell me what to do so I can seem important, tell me what to do so I can do this, versus than saying, what's the real outcome that I'm after? And John does a great job of that, and in my book, The 8 Mandates, we talk about that as well. So we got to ask yourself, what is your outcome? What are you really after? Because if you're in college or recently graduated, it's like, what is the difference that I'm really looking to make to myself and also to other people as part of the next generation of leadership? And again, I might be leading by example, I might not take on a leadership position, but when I can figure out the difference that I truly want to make, that you really want to make, once you do that, you start to look at the steps that you have to do to get there in a different light. And maybe you try an internship that's a little bit more difficult, or it might be an unpaid internship, but it's going to make more of a difference in your skill set. You listen to you read the books, you listen to the audio tapes, you attend the seminars, you read the magazines, the success magazines, and the different ones that can really make a difference to you, and you start to focus on that. So as we leave you today, definitely recommend John's book here. And if you want to get your copy, you can go to champthink.com. So we'll put that down at the bottom, champthink.com. And it's a great book as well. And again, if you haven't got our book, 8 Mandates of Personal Leadership, and it's available at personal-leadership-book.com. But I'm not worried about that. What I really want to talk to you about is, what is your outcome? What are you really after in your career? Because once you can figure that out, then you can figure out the steps to actually not only get that job, but to perform at the highest level and make the difference you want to make. So that's my assignment for you. Answer that question, not for me, but for yourself. And if you enjoyed our video, you can share it out, you can like our page, whatever you'd like to do. But have a wonderful week. We'll see you for next week for our 3rd video blog. And again, go out there, live the movie, have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon.